Hi guys, it's Camila and Brian here from Love on 4 Wheels. We are going to install our first windows. And we are installing in the rear door, the sliding door and the door opposite the sliding door.
We are standing in the rear of the car and this is the right side left rear door. And you see it's covered in masking tape and some cardboard. You see this is the window area and we cannot see through it. And this is a problem, we want to see through it. So what should happen? We have to remove the metal, which we cannot see through, with some other material like glass. And yeah, you know how Windows works. Basically, there will be 2 steps. This is a reinforcement. We have to just grind it with the angle grinder.
Grind it or cut it?
Yeah, cut it, whatever. And that's what the masking tape here is for, to clean cuts here. And then after this is gone, we use the drill to make some holes all around. Then from the other side, we will connect the dots and go with the jigsaw through it. We've never done this. We will be very challenged, but this is part of the fun.
Yeah, let's do it. I think you cut it very nice. Yes. I'm still recording. Super protected. So our drill was sleeping and Brian makes some punches. The drill will not sleep anymore.
Hopefully.
Now we put a box behind and we are trying to grind through the reinforcement directly to make a use case to know if this works like this. If it works like this, then we can use the same technique for the insides and then we don't have to cover everything inside, which will be very nice for us.
Yeah, because this is for the reinforcement beams, this part. So here we will try to...
And here we practice if I can cut through 2 metal sheets, and I think it turned out quite well, so yeah, try it.
We have our second window done. It's time consuming. What we learned after the first one, because the first one, when we went with the jigsaw, we were going through the holes, and now Brian went below the holes.
Yeah, more even with, let's say, the original outline.
Because this took us a while to go with the flat file.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Or it took you a while.
I think even though here we didn't do the best job in the beginning, we could correct it quite well with the flat file and also with the rounded flat file.
Yeah, we have them here. So we had the regular flat file and we just got the rounded one today because we realized that it's good for this part, right?
I think this is also not perfect.
I think it's better than this one.
It's way better.
The first one will be perfect.
Yes.
The funny thing is that we don't have windows yet.
So we have kind of gambling if we are not cutting too much.
We're not cutting too much. We will get them next week. File now this one. Yeah. And then we will cut the third one. Yellow versus orange. Which one will be done first? This one we said, right?
No.
No? Oh yeah, the other one, right. Super nice. You happy? Okay, what are we doing now? We are filling with Sikaflex 522 the space between two metal sheets to close it from the moisture ingress and to protect it from the corrosion, and we are going to lay the gasket later on top of it. A lot of glue tech. No worries. Last time we're filling the space in between the metal sheets in the window with Sikaflex, but we had just one bottle and we were training a bit on a sheet of metal, and we managed to have enough just for the sliding door window, and for the opposite just half. In order to now proceed further with Sikaflex, I have to sand the existing adhesive which is filled in, and then I could continue. And the paper I use is grade 240. It's for the metal. In this I will try 45 degrees. Okay, so again what I have here is Sikaflex 522. It's adhesive sealant. I have also here water with the soap. So whenever I will have too much of the Sikaflex, I can simply use this water to make it flat. Okay, let's do it. Now, as a next step, I am applying this. This is a PVC gasket. Inside it has a metal trim, and I am going to apply it all around. It will give extra protection. I think it will look neat with the gasket. I have also a rubber mallet if it will be required. I'm going down. Okay, but this side is much harder than the other windows, because in this one, the space in between two metal sheets is much larger, and our gasket, I think it's meant for the for the smaller space. I think it's 6 to 8 millimeters, and here I don't know how much space is in between.
Now, quite a difficult part. This is a window, and our wish is that it will end up here. What we did so far is we cleaned all around just with epoch. We cleaned also both sides of the window also with epoch, and we already installed the suction cups, which we are going to use for the final installation. What we also did is estimating where exactly the bonding areas will be based on the area which is available here. And if you look closely at the window, what you can see is here there's literally virtually no space available for any bonding, and here it's very limited. We have to be quite careful about where we place the bonding material. To have a better insight on where exactly those areas are, I lifted up the window, put it against the window, and Camila marked the seams with masking tape, so we can estimate a little bit better where exactly the bonding area will be. Now this is dry. Next step will be Sika Activator 100. I am supposed to try to take on. And then per instruction it says to just go one direction on both the window and the frame.
So it's going to help bonding this activator. We should wait 10 minutes for it to dry, and we should wait not longer than 2 hours with applying the Sika Primer. We are using Sika Primer 207 for this. Looks good.
Primer. Sika Primer 207. For this, I will use this tool. Check if
It quite smells. Steady hand.
more or less. It's running down.
Okay, so what we did is we applied this primer. The only thing I'm a bit concerned about if this will be visible. But let's see, it's super small space. We installed 2 windows in the rear door, and we managed to install the one opposite the sliding door, but we ran out of the Sika tag, so the one in the sliding door has to wait. What we already noticed is here, because of the limited space, we have the Sika Primer here, and a bit of the Sika tag is visible. Now we just, it's 48 hours passed, so we just removed the tape and cleaned the window. And after 7 days we are going to do the leak test. On the second one, in this window, it's actually just one spot where it's more visible, and it's here. And the reason for it is because Brian closed the bead here, so we make overlap here. And I think if we would have done the overlap, let's say here, it would be much better, because the Sika tag would be squeezed here. When we were installing and some of the Sika Primer dropped, we were able to clean it with IPA. There's also Sika Primer remover, I googled, but it's possible to use it only when it's not cured yet. And we should not use IPA there while it was curing, because it may weaken the bead. So we decided just to leave it as it is. And the last window doesn't have this issue because the space was quite large. And it looks okay. thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode and see you next time. Bye!